So, what day is it? What time is it? Where am I? Well, it is the 29th of May, Tuesday, and I am in Marsaxlokk in the south of Malta, and it is 9 a.m. I am here for the Ghar Dalam caves. So let's get talking. I woke up at roughly 6 a.m. You know, just did my morning ritual, drank some coffee, talked to the house host, and then what happened then? I went to the bus stop, nearest bus stop, and I took a bus to Valletta, from which I took a bus to Marsaxlokk, and I'm here at 9 a.m. So yeah, it's been like an hour and a half on buses, but I don't mind it because the buses in Malta are cheap and they're nice, they're air conditioned. Now I'm going to these caves because I heard good things about them and they're not over thirsted or overpopulated. Like, it's 9 a.m. now, they open at 9 a.m. so they'll be open in probably 15 minutes, and there is nobody else here, no other tourists, no other locals. I'm pretty much the only one here, which is brilliant. I'm absolutely happy about that. I'm going to check them out. They're really old, they're 130,000 years old, and there have been a lot of like remains and carvings from civilizations. There's also been a lot of like elephants and mammoths bones found in there, so they're pretty cool caves. I hope this camera can shoot in the dark that well, but yeah, let's check it out. As you have seen from those museum exhibits, Malta has a really long history, and there was a lot of animal remains found not only in these caves but caves around the island. Like, Malta had elephants, hippos, bears, giant tortoises, deer, and other animals more common nowadays like wolves and foxes. But yeah, those bones are like between 180 to 300,000 years old. Very, very old. Whoa, there's a bird. This is how the caves are structured. You walk in and get the general view. Then you get to see the animal bones and remains. Then you see the big wall. Then it's stalagmites and stalactites along the rest of it. But you also have animal remains, bones, etc. throughout. It's pretty good, and you have information here on the back. You have like closing times, where the city is, etc. Upon entry to the cave, you get a nice raw view with bats up top. As you slowly walk down, you start seeing some old animal remains right here. Further into it, you meet a stratigraphic wall, which is this big thing on the right. It's pretty cool, very old, but I unfortunately cannot touch it. And there are some stalagmites and stalactites. Pretty science stuff if you ever been to Ireland and seen them caves. I find it pretty amazing that I was just left alone here without any instruction. The guy just came with like, yeah, just walk down to the caves, you know. It's not like you could die or hit your head or anything. In Ireland, like, the safety is over the roof with these caves, but they get a lot more traffic too. And I'm the only one here, like, echo! There's an echo. Roughly 200,000 years ago, during the last ice age, Malta was actually connected to mainland Europe, especially Sicily. And it is that time that all these animals, like the hippo, the elephant, all kind of walked down towards Malta because it was warmer than mainland Europe. And this is why the remains are here. Like, those animals were not native here at all. And yeah, it's pretty interesting history. I've just cleared the museum and also the caves, and the caves are pretty small, but if you've never been to caves, or if you just like history, it's definitely worth the price. I paid €3.50 because I'm a student, and it was just great. So I have decided to go to Marsaxlokk by foot from the caves. I asked the guy at the cave and he said it's a 25-minute walk right beside the beach, right beside the sea, which is a nice view as well. And bear in mind, it's only like 26 degrees, but it's cloudy. So I'm not getting sunburned, so it's amazing. And I'm really enjoying the walk so far. I can see St. Lucia Tower from here, and it's pretty great. Being this far south of Malta, I'm pretty much right at the tip, right beside the Freeport. I noticed that there is no tourist life here. And there's a few locals, but they're like builders building things and farmers. But as like other things, not really. There's a few shops open too, but for the most part it's super quiet. I kind of like this. It's maybe super relaxing if you just want to chill. I have just reached St. Lucian Fort. I'm not sure if it's open to the public or not, but that's a bit not important because I'm not even planning to go inside, and I'm enjoying the view from the outside. It has a nice vantage point between the Freeport and the other ports with ferries. Really like this spot. Right, so I started right here at the caves. I walked down this road, went to St. Lucian Fort right there, the tower. Now I'm around here. I'm going to the main city round there near the beach, near the open market. So I'm initially noticing about Marsaxlokk is that there's a lot of ships here, a lot of boats, and a lot of boat repairs. It seems like a business for them here. If you have ever seen a postcard from this place, it's probably with these blue boats, and they're very synonymous with this area. Marsaxlokk, something like that. I'll put it up on screen right here. So yeah, these blue boats come from this area, not from Valletta, and it's very nice, but I'm going to check them out more closely now. Along the promenade you also have a really nice open market. They're just local projects mainly and like souvenirs. Pretty nice stuff. So that's the church I can see upon entry of the city. It's quite small and the inside is not as big as you think, but it's absolutely beautiful. They're gold, they're red, the colours are just popping, and the statues are just immaculate. It's in great condition. They don't advise tourists to come inside, so I just stayed at the back and I took a few shots and videos, but it was beautiful. It's nearly 12. I'm going to the main bus station in Xerix. Or Xerix, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. This is where buses on regular will take you back to Valletta and more centre of Malta. This is like the main bus stop in this town. It's not a station though. Yeah. So it is currently like 12:20. Now I've made it to Valletta, capital of Malta and also the culture capital of Europe 2018. This is Triton Fountain, and a newly built fountain right at the centre of the bus terminals. I'm going to use my map, as well as Google Maps, and a bit of common knowledge to make my way around Valletta, because I don't really have a plan of what exactly to do or where to go. But regardless, it'll be a really fun day. On entry to the town, there's currently like excavating the bottom and trying to make something happen. It's pretty cool. Right, so it turns out that this building is the Royal Parliament building, the new one. It's massive.
Is it how you described? Is it
walk around the main pedestrian parts of the city, which are probably the best parts, with a lot of shops, cafes, souvenirs, etc. And then I'm just going to walk to the Lower Barrakka Gardens, or the lower ones, and take the ferry. is an actual palace with like guards in front of it. A bit terrifying, they have like machine guns. I'm around here and I'm gonna go down back to the street, then along the coast, and maybe hit this up and go through the other side streets, then go to the ferry to St.Lucian's and Sliema.
I've been wasting my time inside. I need the daylight. Is it something that I recognize? Is it how you described? Is it warm? Is it clear? Or should I just stay right here? I've been wasting my time inside. I need to get right.
This looks amazing. It's Tuesday, so it should be open right now from 11. Okay, never mind. It's closed. I'm at a south point in the city, right between the lower and the upper Barrakka Gardens. Behind me have the upper Barrakka Gardens up there with a stunning view of the promenade, as well as the other side of the lagoon. I guess it's a lagoon or a bay. Then if we swing around that way, you can see all of that background, as well as the Lower Barrakka Gardens. I'm not sure where I'm going. I'll probably go to the lower ones though. The inner photographer in me said go up the steps, get the better vantage point, get a nicer view, so yeah. Well, it turns out that the entry is €3 and the gate is closed as well. Look at these views. It's incredible. Not gonna lie, this is some pretty nice stuff. All these streets. Oh, I'm on my knees to kind of muffle out the wind. Well, that area in the Upper Barrakka Gardens was closed to like private, and it was €3 per entry just to see a few cannons. And I've been around, I don't need to see cannons. So now I'm going to the Lower Barrakka Gardens, which is maybe a 5-minute walk just east of the Upper Barrakka Gardens. If you look at the map, it's east. And yeah, I'll see how that goes. But the views are stunning from like the walking.
Wasting my time inside. I need to get right. Let me out, let me out. I'm stuck inside my mind. Let me out, let me out.
So I'm at the Lower Barrakka Gardens and they're absolutely beautiful. They're so peaceful too. There's like only birds and that's about it. There is no cars, you can't hear anything. You can't even hear boats. The downside of these gardens, they're in the open. Like anywhere but behind a wall. It's really windy because you're pretty much on a ledge of a cliff. So yeah, you get like full head-on winds. So that's a bit annoying, but apart from that, they're so graceful and they have so many benches and there's just people sitting there reading, sunbathing, everything. It's gorgeous. This is the ledge of cliff that I was talking about, and yeah, you kind of have full-on winds. I think that's a Navy ship or like an army ship. Whoa, that's cool. I like them. There's a beach. I didn't know they had a beach this side. Huh. As I am leaving the Lower Barrakka Gardens, join me as I take a ferry to Sliema and then explore that. Probably gonna go shopping there and then take a bus back to my apartment. Yeah, alas, let me give you my opinion on Valletta as I'm about to leave, and I kind of got a nice feel for the city in the few hours I've been here. Firstly, it's kind of like super pedestrian. It's like the center of the town is just for pedestrians and you can just go in and out of shops. Secondly, it's very modern. You have a lot of modern shops, but all these shops are in these authentic streets and buildings. Like, look at these. It's all in these buildings. Then you also have a lot of cafes and restaurants which are a bit expensive, but like compared to the rest of Europe, they're pretty cheap. And you have a lot of like raw fish and raw rabbit served. Well, raw fish and cooked rabbit served in shops, which is interesting. Like, I don't really experience that anywhere else. But in the whole, I really like this city. I'll probably get a better feel if I spend a few days here, but like so far, I'm really enjoying it. Oh yeah, I don't think I told you this before, but in Malta, English is the second national language, so everybody in schools learns it. And there is also like English academies, which are like English schools, open for the adults. So everybody pretty much here speaks English, but when you're in public, you can hear Maltese far more often. And this is a language that's a combination of Italian and Arabic, so it sounds a bit weird. And I've heard that it's pretty useless outside of Malta, so if you're coming here, you're fine with English.
Let me out. I'm stuck inside my mind. Let me out, let me out. I'm stuck inside my mind.
So first impression of Sliema, it's far more urbanized than Valletta. Like all the buildings I can see are literally apartment blocks, and at the bottom are shops. There are pretty like some nice shops. Like I'll have McDonald's here, like that's pretty high quality. Rather than stopping at any of these shops or cafes, I'm heading to the Point Shopping Centre at the end of Sliema Inlet. And this is said to be the best shopping centre in all of Malta. It's meant to have really nice shops with a lot of sales, and it's meant to be great. I'll see how it is. As you can see, to enter you need to go up this bridge and carry on with the bridge to the actual shopping centre, because downstairs is car parks.
What is it like to be outside? What is it like to be outside?
I can personally make out 4 stories, but there could be more.
What is it like?
Real quick honest opinion, the shopping centre was great, but it had a lot of high-end shops, like really expensive stuff like Guess, Tommy Hilfiger, what else did they have? You had clothes, Benetton, stuff like that. So it's great if you have money, but if you're like on a tight budget like I am right now, it's not the best. But they do have a supermarket, so that's also really appreciated. Give or take some minutes, I have roughly like 3 hours left before my bus arrives, and that's like the most direct one. I could take local ones now, but I'd take like 3 buses, and I just don't want the hassle. So I'm just probably going to chill here, read a bit, and maybe just kind of explore more of the town.
Outside. What is it like to be outside? Let me out, let me out. I'm stuck inside my mind. Let me out, let me out.
So, as it turns out, Malta is just as beautiful as always, and I am in Mosta, right outside the Rotunda, which is a big dome. Now, I do not know the exact history just yet, but let me tell you what I do know. One of the most astonishing facts about it is that in World War II, there was a bomb dropped right in the center of it. And bear in mind, during World War II, Malta was bombed like nowhere else. It was destroyed, and the bomb reached the church, and a lot of people were inside just hiding from the bomb, just trying to be protected. But luckily, and somehow, nobody really knows how, but the bomb didn't go off. So to kind of commemorate that and remember what happened, they left a bomb inside the big dome, and I'll show you that in a second. I do apologise, but I couldn't really walk around the inside of it, and I couldn't really show you much, just because there was a mass going on right now, because it still serves as a church. I don't know if I told you that already, but yeah, it's still a church.